need more from me. So I got to dig deep and see.
And with all the weapons around him now, it'll be harder to deny him the ball. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game? Stats-wise.
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Yeah, really unselfish. The guys are in it for each other. I mean, racking up huge assist totals. Love to see the game being played this way.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Wilkins is out there with LeBron James. And it's Garnett, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's O'Neal in at the center, locking down the middle. Outside Durant. He dishes it to Abdul-Jabbar. He kicks it to Mullen. And stolen by LeBron.
Wow, he was one step ahead of the defense there. Brilliant work coming up with the takeaway.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Wilkins off target with his three. Warriors leading by 5. And one thing we've seen from Kevin Durant so far in his career is that he shows up big when games mean the most. His team might not always win when the lights are their brightest, but he is still at his very best.
You are so right. Whenever he is on the national stage, it seems that is when he drops 40 and 10. And he's been playing in huge games his entire life and knows how to amp himself up. And while some stars can wilt or vanish in big games, Durant just seems to flourish.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, there's no doubt that the Splash Brothers are the most dangerous backcourt in the NBA. Steph Curry is the MVP, but he said of Klay Thompson, I love playing with him. How much better he's gotten since day one is kind of scary. He's such a great two-way player, and he isn't anywhere close to hitting his ceiling. Evan?
Thanks, D8. They're one heck of a tag team. Again, the miss by Bryant.
The defense got super lucky there because he does not miss many of those.
Here's Ron, and the dunk by James.
He went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Warriors leading by 3. Kobe kicks to Durant. Fires it up. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. The Warriors, number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
Chris, throughout your career, you spent a lot of time down low on the blocks, and we're seeing less of that now, of those post-ups that were such a primary option when you played in teams' offenses. Does that concern you? Is that good or bad?
It's concerning from this point. Kids aren't being properly coached in the middle school and the high school level. Kids don't know how to play on the post. When you look back through the history of this game, whether it's been guards or big fellas, the post is not about how tall you are. The post is about how the closer you are to the basket, you usually have an advantage. And if you have game, then that pump fake game down there work and get you to the foul line. And if you are a good passer, then it draws the double team. It changes the angle that the defense has to look inside and play. It helps slow the pace down sometimes in the playoffs when the game gets tough and a little bit more physical. And we can say that everybody's changed their game, but only one team wins a year. So, you know, I don't know if the trend is necessarily not there with big guys not in the post when I look at guys like Drummond, Blake Griffin, Dwight Howard, Horford, Jordan, Zebo, the Gasol brothers. There's still a lot of post players out there, so I don't subscribe to that opinion that it's less on the post. I just subscribe to the opinion that maybe coaches don't want to coach that way because guys have post game. We just have to see if the game will change. But small ball right now is what everybody loves.
Great perspective. Jordan, the pass to George. Back to Jordan. The kick out to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Hits him 3-point range.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Durant. Inside, Abdul-Jabbar. And by Abdul-Jabbar.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit too. Makes the right read, go straight to the rim.
Nobody near Allen. But they're no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
And Kareem throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Outside Jordan. And George kicks to Allen. In the corner, George with it. No good on the three. Warriors leading by 3. Bryant dishes to Mullen. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant's got 6 assists now in the game.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Good D, better O. He buried it right in his face. We call that hitting him in the head. That has to be frustrating if you're the D.
Allen, 3. Good on the triple. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
I like that style. Lose 3 points, hit them right back at the other end. That's good basketball.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Irving. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Always keeping his head up. Draymond rarely misses the open man.
And here is LeBron. He's got 5. And Jordan has it in the corner. Allen for the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland. While the casual fan, sometimes sitting further away from the court, doesn't always hear all the talking that's going on between the players, among the players. Chris, on the floor, how important is that communication between teammates, among players on the same team on the floor?
Great question, Kevin. I mean, it's tremendously important. You know, let's just think about some plays. Over 60% of plays in games are pick and roll plays. So when you think about that, the big man has to communicate to the guard, or he's going to get his head knocked off on every type screen. Also, the big fellas in the back of the defense, they're the ones that can see the floor and everything on the floor that's going on. So it's very important that they communicate from the back. Also, guards communicating the play calling, whether offensively or defensively. So communication is very important, and yeah, it's a lot of fun if you're a fan. If you can ever get a ticket down close, you know, hey, you'll hear some funny stuff out there. One thing that I don't think Steve Kerr gets enough credit for is the mentality and atmosphere he's created with the Warriors. His teams have been able to stay focused in their pursuit of 73. His team keeps a relaxed vibe among the players, yet they all play hard for him.
Changes. Robinson's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Wade comes in for Mullen. And Curry subbed in for Bryant. And Cleveland with a change here too. Anthony's checked in for Michael Jordan. Wade drives in and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And Kerr, with the atmosphere of the Warriors, still knows when he has to get in their face and keep the team, Chris, from getting too lackadaisical. But the team is always on the same page.
Well, a lot of what an NBA coach does isn't so much X's and O's as it is getting everyone to work on the same page. You know, as a unit. Kerr has mastered that with every Warrior giving up either a few touches or some extra dollars to buy into the system and take this team to that elite level.
The Warriors making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Garnett's checked in. Back to Anthony. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. James, no good.
Oh, man, his form seems rushed today, like he's trying to get rid of the ball as soon as he gets it. That's why barely anything is going in for him.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Good from outside.
He bricked out. That shot usually is money for him.
Allen. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The defense is well aware of how good he is from there and did a great job of forcing that miss.
A minute 42 left in the first half. And Curry has it in the corner. Hits by Allen. He feeds it to Carmelo. Pass to George. Dishes it to Anthony. Just 4 to shoot. Allen inside the three-point line. That doesn't go either for Allen.
Total breakdown on defense there, but fortunately he missed that one.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
No good on that one. Every year they'll always put out an NBA survey of who is the toughest to guard. No surprise that Russell Westbrook is almost always at the top of the list in those surveys. He just, strikes fear in opposing defenders.
And Kevin, it's a result of several factors in terms of why he tops that list. He has the game and the body to punish you for all 4 quarters, and he never lets up in his intensity. And also a knack for putting players who are caught sleeping on posters. It is both physically and mentally draining guarding a guy like Westbrook. And they're in their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Stolen by Allen. The 3. They get it back. Here's Garnett. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Golden State's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Green, the pass to Curry. And Robinson that time on the assist by Curry. Robinson's got his first points in this one.
I mean, you have to love the awareness of Curry's sick look to find an open team.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Anthony kicks to Allen. Allen with another miss. Here's Westbrook. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Warriors lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Draymond, a strong first half offensively for the team. What are you doing right?
I mean, we're just letting them show us what's open. You know, you got to just make sure we stay patient on the offensive end and let them tell us what play to make, where the open man is. We've been doing a great job of that. We've got to keep it up in the second half.
Yeah, the defense leads you to the open man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter was a heated battle, and they were only outscored by 1, ending the half with a 4-point lead. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
And in a matter of moments, they'll be starting the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by.